Welcome to the Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. There's something about sparkling wine that immediately changes the mood of a table. Maybe it's the sound of a cork popping, maybe it's the bubbles rising in the glass, or maybe it's just the feeling that something special is happening. Because of that, many people instinctively reach for champagne whenever they want to celebrate. And champagne is wonderful, but it's not the only sparkling wine worth knowing. In fact, one of the most useful sparkling wines you can recognize on a wine list is called Crémant. Crémant comes from France just like champagne, but it's produced in regions outside of the Champagne area. And here's the important part. Crémant is made using the same traditional method as champagne. That means the second fermentation that creates the bubbles actually happens inside the bottle. This process gives the wine fine, elegant bubbles and a creamy texture that feels very similar to champagne. So when you order Crémant, you're getting a sparkling wine made in essentially the same style, but often at a much more approachable price. That's one of the biggest reasons Crémant is so useful in real-world situations. Imagine you're out with friends and someone suggests starting the evening with a glass of sparkling wine. Ordering a bottle of champagne can sometimes feel like a big commitment, but Crémant lets you bring that same celebratory energy to the table without making it feel overly formal or expensive. It's a fantastic choice for birthday dinners, group celebrations, date nights, or even just a casual dinner where you want to start the evening with something festive. Flavor-wise, Crémant often shows notes of green apple, citrus, pear, and sometimes a hint of toasted bread. Those flavors come from the same winemaking process used in champagne. The wine feels fresh and lively, but also elegant. Another reason sparkling wine works so well socially is that it pairs with an incredible range of foods. Crémant works beautifully with oysters, shrimp, sushi, fried foods, salty appetizers, and even simple things like popcorn or potato chips. In fact, sparkling wine is one of the most versatile food wines you can order. The bubbles help cleanse the palate, which makes it easy to enjoy alongside many different dishes. Here's a fun detail that many people don't realize. Crémant is not produced in just one region of France. Several regions make their own versions. You might see Crémant Alsace, Crémant de Bourgogne, Crémant de Loire, or Crémant de Limoux on a wine list. Each region brings its own small twist to the style, but they all follow the same traditional method that creates those elegant bubbles. So when you recognize the word Crémant, you already know you're looking at quality sparkling wine made in the classic French style. And that recognition makes it much easier to order. Next time you're scanning a wine list and think about starting the evening with something sparkling, keep an eye out for Crémant. It brings the same celebratory feeling as champagne, but it often feels a little more relaxed and approachable. Sometimes that's exactly the tone you want at the table. Confidence with wine often comes down to recognizing a few key words that unlock an entire category, and Crémant is one of those words. Once you spot it on a wine list, you suddenly have a great sparkling option ready to go. That's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, please be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for your next decant.